Hello and welcome to another XRayTech video. Today we're going to be talking about how X-Ray compares to freelancers. So the automation space is very new, and I'm sure you've seen a whole bunch of new no-code and low-code applications that make it really easy for anyone to jump in and start to automate your systems and your process. So there's a pretty big distinction between XRayTech and just a generic freelancer in automation. And I hope after this video, you're a little bit more comfortable and understand the nuances between the two. So a freelancer is really someone who understands a specific software, right? Maybe it's HubSpot or Notion, and you're seeing all types of experts come up in application-specific expertise, right? Where they're able to help someone either adopt a specific technology, they're certified in Google AdWords or something, right? And they can help you actually do that. Now, an automation freelancer is going to have deep expertise in 1, 2, or 3 types of applications, and they're going to be able to do pretty much what you're asking for. So if you're coming in and you're saying, hey, look, I need all of my HubSpot deals. When I drag it over to close one, I want to create a QuickBooks invoice. Sure. And a freelance automator is going to be more than qualified to actually do that for you. Now, the difference here, when we move over to XRayTech and a little bit more sophisticated automation experts, they're gonna take that request of, hey, every time my HubSpot deal gets closed one, I wanna create a QuickBooks invoice. They're gonna take that request and contextualize it inside of a much broader automation infrastructure. Like most things in tech, after you build a little bit, you're able to build a lot more on top of it. So a freelancer isn't really going to be concerned with all of the other automations that you might have or the other types of infrastructure that you might be trying to build, the data visibility components or training for your entire team. Those are things that are really outside of a freelancer's wheelhouse. People just aren't really set up to do that level of detail when it comes to automation infrastructure. And at XRayTech, we're really focused on the workflow of the individual. So you might come to us and say, hey, every time a deal is marked close one, I want to create an invoice for that. Well, there's a whole bunch of questions and systems that tie in to the fact that you're sending an invoice, right? There's a project that's getting kicked off on the tail end of that, and there's people that need to be notified when a new project comes in the door. So even though you're asking for one specific automation for one portion of your overall workflow, onboarding new members, for example, or new clients, for example, XRayTech is going to take a look at that and contextualize it with all of the steps before and after to be able to build an automation infrastructure that is going to fit your team's workflow and also be able to surface specific metrics that you're interested in tracking, KPIs that can help you guide the strategic direction of your firm, even training for new members of your team or people new to the process that really want to help the human-robot relays get the most out of the job that they're trying to do here. So I hope this video has been helpful in understanding some of the differences between a generic freelancer and really the services that XRayTech is here to provide. As always, links and resources and case studies are in the description down below. And don't forget, keep the flow.